Hey there, sheepdoggers, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon. I'm not feeling great today, and I feel like something new, and I was looking through my games, and I was like, there's been some new stuff since I last played Darkest Dungeon, so let's give Darkest Dungeon a short play. And basically, what I have in my head for what short plays will be is games I've already played, that I enjoyed but weren't as popular at the time, and now I'm gonna give it another shot, see if people enjoy it. If they do, I can turn it into a proper series. If they don't, I can just leave it. And be like, well, there you go. But either way, it gets people a little more of the game, later on. For example, this War of Mine might be something I could do a short play of, if there's more updates and stuff. But anyway, let us go. And we'll just call this, I don't know, sheepdoggery. There we go. And it's been a while since I played this, so it's very possible I might mess everything up. We're going to skip the cutscene because yeah. So yeah, basically, it's a game that I really enjoyed, and I put it out when it was released on my YouTube. Why are there two pictures of it in my recording? I can see that, but why is there two pictures of it? That is bizarre. And the old one, okay, so has it opened up? Okay, you know what? Let's just take a moment here. Everyone calm down. Why is that now tiny? Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out very quickly. Options, graphics and audio, full screen. Well, that won't help us. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do something here, which is... I hate it when games do this crap. Yep, there you go. Make it big. There you go, guys. Now you can see what I see. That was weird, and I apologize. Sorry. Okay, so, yeah, we're just gonna be,
Brigands have run up these lanes.
Let's turn that down very slightly.
The hamlet is just
There
ahead.
we go. Okay, yeah, so we're going to be playing through Darkest Dungeon. The first one I'll make a little bit longer, but the rest of them will probably be standard style. Kind of 20-25 minutes each.
Dug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Yep. I know how to do all of this, and I assume you guys do too. So... Well, I mean, he's dead anyway, but may as well kill him.
Give them no quarter.
Yep. Take. I'm not particularly amazing at this game,
There is much to be found
so
in forgotten places.
keep that in mind, guys.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind
I'd like
is
to
no
kill him
longer
quickly
welcome.
if I can. Holy shit. When talking about bloody unlucky, jeez. I feel like I should get some protection on him, really. But let's just go in for some damage, I guess. I now feel like maybe getting rid of him is better. What's that do? -2 dodge, okay. It's the bleed. He has taken a lot of damage. Okay, so let's do that, and then how much? Okay, so he's taking 2 damage per round. I think doing that is the best.
The greater the
Yep.
glory.
Oh, geez, they've actually got the frickin'... Maybe it wasn't the best then. Okay, so we're gonna have to switch him around with him, because otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the arse. Okay, let's kill him, please. There you go,
As
thank
the
you.
fiend falls,
Okay.
a faint hope blossoms.
Take all. We've got a skeleton key. Okay, so there we go. And then let's continue for a second, because we can open this with the skeleton key. Yeah! And then we get a bleed charm, bleed resist, -2 dodge, bleeding pendant, Hellion only. Okay, cool. And there we go, guys. Now we can go back home. So I'm going to play this assuming that you know this game and how to play it. I will, you know, do some like, oh, this is how this works and everything like that. But for the most part, I'm going to assume that you guys know how to play it. Know how the game works and all those kind of things. So, stress damage in ruins, stress damage in wield. And then plus max HP. That's really good for Reynold. That's really good.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now.
Yep. So you can hold H, and it will tell you what you can do. Stagecoach, recruit new heroes, all those kind of things. So let's go to here. This is where the memories are, and then the graveyard. That's where people died. And then Stagecoach. Okay, so
most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion. Women and men,
let's do that
soldiers and outlaws,
for the next time.
Fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Thank you. So basically, we've got kind of ranged dude, melee dude, kind of support-ish character, and then a proper support character. Depending on how you can spec them all different ways. So they all have quirks, like positive quirks, plus damage if torch is above 75, max HP's gone up, you know, all those kind of things. Camping skills we won't worry about, but these are the skills, like you can unlock skills later and everything. We'll get into those as well. What you can do is you can rename the hero. So what I'm going to do for now, in the future, my intention is to have I think it just makes sense. What is that? Glossary, okay. That's our inventory. So we've got a bleed resist -dodge. I think that would be nice on him, wouldn't it? So let's give him that. Doesn't look nice, but I'm sure that will be nice on him. So let's... Oh, embark, sorry. So what I'm going to do...
Mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
The usual suspects. This is what you tend to start out with. Yeah, and then she's probably suited for the back. Actually, can you take the very back? Very back. Interesting. Okay, so basically, in the future, when I do series like this, where you can like customize your characters, probably it'll begin starting off with things like XCOM 2, because I'll be playing XCOM 2. I will be renaming my. I will be naming the characters after people from the Patreon. I haven't started Patreon yet, but I think it's the way to go, considering how much I do of YouTube and Twitch together, and it'll just be all-encompassing. It'll be very, very low. It's not going to be like, oh, do this and you can be my friend on Steam, and you know, all those kind of, you know, bullshit like perks that you get for giving people more money, because I think that's just wank. You know, it's like, oh, you can pay money and then be my friend, except for I'll probably just ignore you. It's just like that bullshit just it weirds me out. I don't like it. But yeah, we'll
the cost of preparedness.
It says at least 8 food and 4 torches.
Later, in blood.
I do agree with the 8 food, but I tend to go a bit higher on torches just because I like keeping my torches high, and also this dude has a nice skill for it, so. But yeah, basically, for this short play, if you're going to be watching the series and you want a character with a name, just chuck it in the comments there, alright? And I'll make a note of it and everything for the next... I mean, I'm going to do... I think what the short plays will probably be...
of our noble line.
I think what the short plays will probably be is just a few days or so to see how the series does. Slam it out there fairly quickly when I feel like I need a bit of a change, a bit of a break from, you know, just the general norm, because I don't like doing all the same videos all the time, you know, all the same games all the time. It's nice to switch it up. So currently that's the plan, guys. Complete 100% of room battles. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, basically that's the idea. That's my thoughts and feelings and the trap.
Watch your step.
Where's Admiral Akbar when you need him? So we could play grenade. I think their resist to blight is that's fairly high, but it's not that high. Or we could blind them, or we could incise them. You know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Never mind. All my thoughts are meaningless. I'm gonna shoot these 3. So we do have a heal. We've got a judgment, which heals self for 3 HP, which is probably worth it. Let's take that back, guy, for specific reasons.
Give them no quarter.
So that heals her. Oh, okay. Okay. My specific reasons are now unimportant. Basically, what the specific reason was going to be
Confidence surges as the
is
enemy
that this
crumbles.
guy has a move that does the front 2 damage.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
Unfortunately, okay, that's just an empty room. And we didn't see what this is. It's better than trailing back all the way, just in case this is a, if this is a room battle. It eats so weird, my, oh crap. Yay, bleed resist. Good job, babe. Yeah, just in case it is a room battle, we don't want to be, like, you know, running back completely. That's not worth it, really.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. That is plague, right? Oh, I resisted. Nice. So let's carry on with the shit. Let's carry on with the shit. That was bad. That's fine. That's good. And this is, well, it hits both of them, and it's actually quite powerful. And his catchphrase for when doing it is, "Have you read the news?" Which is fucking traps, Jesus.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Okay,
with a singular purpose.
I like doing this before we go into the rooms, just purely because it gives us... Yeah, okay, good. It was a good thing that we came this way, guys. And we surprised them. Hopefully that had something to do with the... They're more likely to surprise monsters with lights up. Okay, so do we want to take a shot at this guy? Or do we just want to hit all 3 of them? I want to hit all 3 of them. Because there's this guy back here who's a giant pain if you're not careful. So let's do this. I managed to stun him. That's good. Heal is not a terrible idea. We could go after this guy a little bit. Let's go after this guy and heal ourselves. I feel like it's a good plan. And then, yeah, just hit both of them with that. Managed to kill one. Perfect. Perfect. Unfortunately, now it's their turn, and we get stress attacked. The stun, luckily the stun dealt with that. Okay, good. The stun dealt with that guy fine. But now the stress... Why did he get 2 goes? That sucks. Why do they get 2 goes? That sucks. Okay, yeah, hit all 3, please. So, we just need to... Do we want to heal? We've got Dazzling Light, which could stun. I think a heal's better in this situation. Just get his health up a little bit. We need to survive the rest of the room, as it were. Let's try and take this guy... Shit. Okay, the reason we wanted to try and take that guy out which we have now done, is to get this guy further forward. Let us indeed... Does he have a stun resist? He doesn't have stun resist. So let's try and stun him again. There you go. Perfect. Which means he can't move. Then we can do that, and that will get him. Also perfect.
Success
now,
so clearly in
this... I
or is
think...
it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, it heals. Also good. Oh, it heals and gives some stress relief as well. Both of which are good. So we don't need to worry about this room. We can just kind of burn through it. And it doesn't reduce our light that much because we've already been through it. And basically all we have to do through this one is just find all of the room battles. What the hell is that? A madman. I've never seen... Okay, let's... We've got a chance, so let's stun these guys and see. Ah, shit. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing. Do we go straight? He's got 15 HP. Do we go for these three? Go for these three instead. He can crit quite... Oh, God. This could get bad, possibly. Oh, God, no, please. Okay, those can crit, and that's why they're dangerous. So we need to heal this guy. 5 health is our maximum heal. Let's do this because it's useful. Oh, okay, that's all right. It doesn't bleed or anything. So he's a stress fucker basically. Plus 10 stress until that's bad. That's really bad. If the stress gets too high, that could be terrible. Let's get some blight on these guys. Blight is like bleed. It does more damage though. So, and it's really useful against undead targets because undead targets can't be bled. Okay, so we may have new targets. 3 heals not amazing. Do we want? There's not much we can do here. We could raise our torch, but see if we can get rid of those corpses, maybe, I guess. If we could have, that would have been awesome. Okay, so he blighted out, and this guy should now blight out anyway, but yeah, so 8 damage per round. That's done. We're good. Even if we did missed him completely. I will take all that. Thank you.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yep. So we've got quite a lot of busts and a few crests. These can be used for upgrades later. Let us pop a torch. And let's try with him. What does that do? Plus 20 damage. Shit. That's not exactly what we wanted, to be honest. We wanted him to be healed of his problems. Alright, scouting, very useful. So this room is also empty, and we don't have any traps or enemies. So what we can do is nothing but ashes. We'll just move through this. We won't use any torches because we don't need to. We do, however, find a torch. So we may as well use one. At the end of the day, it's a spare torch. Very useful. More scouting, always good. So we've got a trap and a boss and a fight. Let's use what the trap disarm. Oh. So yeah, he's got 90% trap disarm. So if we get a little bit, there you go. I thought I stepped on it, but that's fine. Let's use another torch. Yeah, so again, you randomly get hunger. If you don't eat anything, you take 20% damage plus stress damage, but we've got a lot of food, so that's fine, we can eat. Sack is empty. Let's use another torch.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We got one more room to go to, possibly after this one. So using the torch there was just worthwhile. Both of these guys at the back are stressors. really annoying. I like the stun better than I like the blight, although the blight is also good. Damn it, only one. And this one can like push you out of position and stuff as well, which is... Okay, stressful incantation, not great, but not too bad. We can survive that. This is a bleed. And he resisted it, thank you very much. And it gives stress damage. Jeez, okay. Well, luckily they did it in the opposite way. I'm liking spreading out the damage for now. I'm going to keep him healed, because he's already taken a few hits. I like this, because it'll hopefully kill that guy. Unfortunately, it left a body behind. That's a shame. Moving the back forward is always useful. Fuck it, Plague. Both are blighted, that's good. Now, let's think for a moment. He's on 6 HP. He's going to take 4 damage per round. If we do this, she will heal, which, okay, well, it's not as good as it's not exactly what I was planning. So it's great to kill him, don't get me wrong. However, oof. Let's do that. Him dying is, of course, good. But also, almost more importantly, we just need to get through. Okay, so she's dead. That won't help us. May as well. She dodged it, but either way, on her go, yeah, she's gonna blight out.
Gently. This
And
is
some
how a life is
food.
taken.
Okay, let's eat one there. 2 there. That should do. Let's pop our final torch. Okay, we do get a scout. And this is going to be our last room battle. We've got 2 fights on the way. So let's hope no one lowers the... Okay, they can't lower the torch. So that's good. I think the best thing to do is probably up his damage and speed. So we'll hit all of them with this guy. I was thinking about upping the damage with him, but I think at the end of the day, this makes more sense giving him the damage at the front, because he's not going to spread the damage out as much, so he gets more of a damage boost. If that makes humbler bumbler sense, you know? Like so. For, 5 damage and 10 damage, that's pretty good. And then we can just shoot this dude. Doesn't kill him. Shit. I do want to heal him because he took quite a hefty whack right there. And he's taking another one, which could possibly have been avoided if we'd have killed this guy. I'm just not sure we'd have been able to. And he can't do much of anything, so he's gonna put the torch up and mark himself. Makes it more likely that they attack him. They don't. They're still going for this dude. That's annoying. I should have probably done something else. We'll take this and we'll give him
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Because we need 4 for the next hunger. We're not going to get more hunger than that. So this should work just in case we do get hunger. Oh god. So this is a trait. Tetanus! Okay, so you can see, look, where's the... How do we go to the... I know there's a way to go to their info. Oh, there we go. So, compulsive, suffers intense need to do specific actions, which is why she opened that. And then she got tetanus, which is -5 accuracy, -5 crit. Not terrible on a healer. So, let's have a read with this sciencey guy. Oh. Maybe we should... Wait, what did that do to you? That's not good at all. We don't have any more torches left, so we're going to have to live with the low light we are now in. This is not terrible. This is not terrible indeed. These guys can all take some damage. He can plague grenade these two. she can heal him, because he still is in dangerous territory, especially with these two about, and this guy can do this, which kills one, hopefully brings them forward. No, it doesn't. Oh, it's crap. They're still going for the Plague Doctor. Jeez. If anyone gets unlucky enough to be named after the Plague Doctor, then just bad luck for you guys. Or apparently the Highwayman. Okay. That is still probably the best shout, because now he's dead, which means this is our last one. If we go... God damn it. Might still work. Might still work. They've got 8 damage per round.
The weapon that cuts on its own.
Crap. So close. This should still work. Even if he gets down to 0 HP, he's at death's door, which isn't as bad as it sounds.
Reveal themselves.
So, let's do this. Get rid of the bodies. And he's dead now. I'm gonna do this, because what I want to do, I'm hoping... Shit.
Slow death. Unforeseen.
Okay. We got a move charm. Move speed, -1 speed. Okay. And we will continue adventuring for a sec. Yeah, you know what, I don't think it's going to make a difference, but we'll just do that. Just in case it does.
Room by room, hall by hall. We
Okay.
reclaim what is ours.
Got a nice amount of money, which is always good. Oh, so you sell stuff that's left over. Oh, that's really interesting. And we got the Grave Robber Quickening Satchel, which is really good. Move resist and plus speed. So, Dismas got Enlightened. Will only meditate for stress relief. And then Pekoth, these names in town will only drink. Okay. And these guys went up a rank as well. How are we doing? We're almost on 30 minutes. Yep.
The manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Okay, so...
Fresh kegs,
look at that.
cards, and curtained rooms
that.
promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Okay, so we've got a leper,
The cobwebs have been dusted, the
a
pews
hellion,
set
and an
straight.
occultist.
The abbey calls to the faithful.
Okay.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
So we're going to take all of these guys. Now, I'm going to end the first episode here. What we're probably going to do is we're going to take Pekoth out, I think. Let's just check. Okay, so there's no one here drinking, so we can put him to drinking, because he can only drink. And yeah, that I think that will do for the first episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the next 3 or 4 days will contain a Darkest Dungeon video. The only reason why there's only one video today, by the way, guys, is because for those of you who know, I have thyroid problems, and the side effect of that is I suffer from anxiety, panic attacks, all those kind of things. It's very hard to concentrate when that stuff like really hits. And I was just kind of walking through town. Well, I was walking back home from town today, and just got hit with like a massive stack of panic and anxiety and all that. And it took me quite a while to kind of get over that hump. So it kind of delayed me for about 5 hours in recording. And I don't even know when this is going to go up. It might be like at 10 PM or something. So yeah, basically, sorry that there wasn't the planned Blood Bowl or anything, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. So yeah, next couple of days we'll have at least one video of Darkest Dungeon. I'll see how it does. If you guys like it, if it generates enough interest, then I will carry it on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always helps. And I'll see you in the next one.